Hi, Sonia Tafilipepe here from Success on Fast Forward. And today I have Lisa B all the way from Brisbane.
Gold Coast,
And
yes.
Gold Coast, sorry, Gold Coast. Yeah, how could you forget? Brisbane, Gold Coast, quite different. Sorry, I love the Gold Coast. Anyway, Lisa is an amazing, wonderful woman that has done a lot in her career with real estate, best-selling author. I was lucky enough to be in a book with her recently. And she does coaching and all that stuff. So pretty awesome lady. I think I met you, in Australia actually, wasn't it? With your Banish the Bitch book.
Yes, one of my other books, yes.
Yeah. So that's how we met in an event, and then we've stayed friends ever since. Yeah. So Lisa, just really tell me just a little bit about yourself, and what you were doing and what you are doing now.
Okay, well, I started real estate back in 1993 prior to the internet.
Big cell phones.
It was like, we used to have to walk, 5,000 miles uphill, and, we've discussed this before, how real estate was, back then and how it is now. And the differences between it. But I've had offices down in Wollongong, down in the South Coast, New South Wales, as well as Sydney and Mossman, and had successful businesses there.
My auntie lived there. I was there recently. My auntie lives in Mossman. I lived there recently. I was visited there recently. Yeah.
Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. So I had very successful offices, that I worked my ass off in, and whether that was just, prospecting religiously from the office, we do door knocks, phone prospect, letterbox, everything.
You had no social media. It wasn't the same.
No social media. So it was just a cash cow. We would have people just walking in the door wanting to list virtually from the marketing that we did. And that's where I kind of got my love of marketing, not online. It was more so we need to get the listings coming in. I don't want to have to be doing, door knocks and phone prospecting and whatever. And so really focused on that. And I knew that was a really important part of business. And that's something that I am really good at, is marketing, and something that I love.
For sure. Look at all those books behind you, guys, and everything she does. She's got, what's your group called? It's
Let's Talk About Real Estate.
Let's Talk About Real Estate, but you've also got a hotline with that as well, isn't it?
Yes, the real estate hotline.
That's not for hot men, that's for real estate, isn't it?
If hot men want to ring, they can, but anyway, that's a different story. But so you've made me lose my train of thought now. So,
Sorry about that, Lisa.
No, so the hotline, I'm actually working on something really exciting at the moment, and it's about collaborations with real estate agents and really something that I think real estate agents haven't been very good at in the past is working together.
I agree totally. Yeah.
It's like we're all enemies, and we're all scared that somebody's going to take our business and all of that.
And there's enough work out there for everyone, Lisa. It's like, and we all work in different ways. So, we shouldn't be arguing. We should be working together. Yeah.
If there's ever a time that real estate agents should work together, is now, because because of technology, because of the laws that are changing, because of we're in the middle of coronavirus and everything else.
We have to help each other out.
We have to help the industry. We have to make sure that we are not made redundant. And we have to, all the things that you do, Sonia, the value that you add, you're still practicing in your businesses and real estate and everything, everything that you teach your staff to do, that's all adding value. It's all positioning themselves as the expert. It's all showing that, that they can, when they list with you, they're going to get the best price. And
they have to know that. Yeah,
exactly. So anyway, had my offices there, and then I moved to Queensland. I started coaching back then, and that evolved from, I was always interested in how to motivate people. As a business owner, I was always like,
you were doing that anyway. You like, as a business owner myself, I know you're always coaching, you're always mentoring. Absolutely. But I think moving into a more formal role, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it was like, I'd employ sometimes the wrong people. As a business owner, I'd employ somebody and think, they're such a nice person, they're going to be good in sales.
They'd never do anything wrong to me.
No, and so, then I'd sort of go like, how can I motivate this person? What can I do? So I studied psychology at university. And then it was just too slow. It was like, I can't get results with this. You know, I need to get the people moving, you know. So then I discovered
I feel that we're similar, eh? now.
And so then I discovered Tony Robbins, and I discovered, you know, a lot of things with, you know, different self-help and, you know, NLP and, you know, all these sorts of things. And worked out that I really, you know, that I was employing the wrong people, and, you know, not everybody's cut out for real estate sales. Not everybody wants to be a real estate salesperson. I don't want to be an accountant. I hate figures. I hate numbers. That's not.
Oh, I love figures, as long as they're my figures.
If I've got figures in the bank, I don't mind looking at bank balances, but, you know, good ones. But, you know, I hate the everyday accounting stuff. And that's, you know, so some people are suited to different roles. And so that was something that I really began. And then from all the marketing that I did, I'd get agents ringing me all the time, because I was one of the first doing videos. Like, no one was really doing videos when I started. And so I had, you know, my program called...
It surprises me nowadays still agents aren't doing them.
No, I know. But I mean, you know, back then no one was doing them. And so it was like, you know, I had my Dominate the Internet, and I had another course called Real Estate Video Marketing. And so I was just getting calls all the time. Can I just pick your brain for a minute? Can I just pick your brain for a minute? And then that forced me, you know, I put together online courses showing what I did. So that's how it started evolving into the coaching. And then I just loved it so much. And I got my accreditation to be a life coach and all this sort of stuff. And, you know, NLP master practitioner. And so I sort of really did a lot of things to make sure that I could help people and help my staff and help my buyers and my sellers and all that sort of thing. So, so I've been really doing that the last 10 years. I've written quite a few books, and
just a few, Dad. No.
And so I love that. And I publish books for other people as well. I've got a media company, Lisa B Media. So we do graphic design, we do social media for agents, we do podcasts.
Wow, I didn't realise that, Lisa. I've just learned something new.
Yeah, lisabmedia.com.au. We do writing for agents. We do all sorts of things. So and then, as I said, I've got my new thing that I'm working on shortly. That Is
there anything you don't do? You're pretty busy.
Well, I'm not listing and selling. That's one thing I don't do. I work on the other side of that and help agents. You know,
but it's good. I see how it's evolved. I see how, you know, you've gone down that, and you know, you've walked the talk, which makes it, your credibility is so much better when you're coaching people and saying, well, actually, I've done this. You know, I think that speaks volumes. In that, I understand. Carrying on.
No, I was just going to say, like, I've had successful real estate offices. I was included in a book, and I saw what that did for me and my credibility and everything else. So I want to help other agents do this as well. So then, after I wrote my other book, Banish the Bitch, that was on masculine and feminine energy, so nothing to do with real estate. But I saw what having a book did for me and how much I loved it. And so then I've become, you know, book publishing. So everything evolves. You know, people say, oh, can you do that for me? You know, can you do that for me?
But what I love about you is that everything you're saying is not about helping yourself, it's about helping others. And I think that's really important. It's like, there's too many people out there that just want to help themselves, where it's quite clear, like, you know, how you're helping others and what you're doing to, you know, to help it, you know, to help them with their careers. And look, I agree totally. I mean, real estate's, you know, a huge career for people, and there's enough work out there for everyone. Everyone should be collaborating and working together, you know, and if we do that, we're seen as being a cohesive group of people, and our credibility would go up just amazingly.
Exactly. Like Ryan McCann, you know, Ryan McCann, First National, he said to me, he goes, no other industry do they attack their peers like real estate. You know, you don't get the Virgin pilot going, oh, I wouldn't fly with, you know, such and such, I'll end up you know what I mean? And so I always call him captain now, you know, but you know, it's sort of like, you know, there's no other industry, I don't think, that where we bag each other and are so awesome to each other.
If I was an owner and I heard another real estate agent badmouth another agent, I wouldn't list with them because of that. You know, there's like, you might talk to somebody, it might be about commission rates or something like that, or they've had such and such, and you never personalize it and make it about that other person. You're there to show what value you can add. It's not, you know, it's not about that.
It's like, yeah, they're a great agent, but you know, this is what I can do for you as well. And as you say, you know, you show them how you add value, how you can get them a better price, you know, all the little bits and pieces that other people don't.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, the group that I've got, Let's Talk About Real Estate, like we've got nearly 4,000 people in there. And
yeah, I'm part of that group. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I love helping people and just, you know, keeping them informed. And, you know, I get so many private messages every single day, you know, whether it's asking questions, which I then post into the group, whether it's people just asking for personal advice, you know, like, what can I do? Or, you know, like, I just want to give up. I feel flat. I feel horrible. I've had near suicidal.
But that's credibility to you and how you have impacted on the real estate industry, and that, you know, how people see you as a leader and an influencer, because, you know, that people wouldn't be making contact with you if they didn't, you know, see that in you. So, you know, well done on that, because, you know, and I know you set your business up like that, but it wasn't, you know, not all quite about that. But so well done, Lisa. Yeah.
You know, I guess it's, you know, I like to be approachable, and I like people to know that they can reach out. You know, it's like, that's where collaboration starts, and that's where helping each other starts. You know, if I don't do it myself, then I'm not a very good example, am I? So, you know. So
and exactly, you have to walk the talk, or otherwise it's just not worth it. What's one piece of advice that you would give out, like we are talking about really real estate agents at the moment, what's one piece of advice that you would give out in this current market that we're in? And
definitely adaptation, you know, to adapt every day, to embrace technology, and also to see how long-term technology is going to help you. Because, you know, I don't think it's something that, you know, once this is all over, I don't think it's something that's going to just go back to normal. You know, I think there's
our world's changed forever now. Our world's changed.
I think there's certain parts of our role that are going to stay the same. I think, you know, a lot of agents now, say rentals, they're doing inspections via phone. You know, they're getting the tenant to walk around the house and do this. You know, I think a lot of tenants are going to want that, you know, moving forward.
I would want that.
They're not going to feel as intimidated as an agent being there. How effective that's going to be, I don't know, you know, but that's something that's working now. And tenants, you know, it's an option that we wouldn't have probably done before.
Yeah.
You know, agents have adapted to doing walkthrough videos of the property, more so as you would when you've got a buyer, rather than just showing rooms. It's actually pointing out features and things like that. So that might be something that stays, because we've got generation, you know, X coming in, and generation, no, Z, isn't it?
I don't know. I get muddled with those.
No,
I think I'm whatever the young ones are. That's me.
You know, so we've got them coming in who don't want to leave their lounge room. You know, they want to just
everything touch of a phone.
It's never have we been pushed into technology so fast, to adapt business models so fast. So my advice is just to embrace that technology now, and think about it, how we can use this to add value, you know, because in my mind, it's like you're using all this technology, it actually positions you further, that sellers can't do this by themselves, because they're not going to want to learn programs and this and that, and how do they tie it all together, and marketing and all that sort of thing, you know. So you've got to see how you use technology to really get the best price, to save the owner's time, to save buyers' time, all of that sort of thing. So how do you get this working for you? Always be thinking how you can actually sell this as a benefit, and how you keep your job, and how you show that you add value with that. Instead of being scared of technology, embrace technology is something that I think.
And you have to keep evolving. Real estate's like that. The world is like it. We have to keep evolving. And unfortunately, with this virus, it wasn't something that we all woke up and said, oh, wow, I wish we could have Corona today. It's not. And it's caused, you know, a lot of disruption, and especially in real estate. So it is, you know, here in New Zealand, we have been locked down I haven't been able to show anybody through houses for 3 weeks. So we have it doesn't mean that I'm not getting inquiry daily or things like that. And hopefully we will be able to if we move to a level 3.
You're not allowed to show people at all?
Right. No, we've been in lockdown level 4 for 3 weeks, and or 2 to 3 weeks. So we haven't been able to do anything. All our settlements have been pushed out in that as well. Some people are still settling, but we're not allowed to move. People aren't allowed to move. Rentals, anything. We're hardly allowed out in our cars unless it's for essential services. So So for us, you know, we have been adapting, and I think you had a post on your site there about, you know, people still you know, can they still go through properties? Stop it. This disease is killing people. Like, you know, unfortunately, we've had our second death recorded, and actually from Christchurch. This woman, you know, I feel really awful, but this woman is in her 90s with other complications as well. So, but, you know, our rates are coming down. Like yesterday was, I think, 29 cases of it, you know, only 12 in hospital. So we as a country have taken that on.
Yeah, you got into it very
Yeah.
fast. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
what are you doing now? Just as curiosity. So what are you doing as far as with your buyers and sellers? You're just keeping a list and say, I'll get back to you once.
Yeah. So once it's sending them all the information, answering them all the questions. I mean, we have got owners doing video views and stuff like that. But people still are at that. They still want to see through a property before they purchase it. So
your owners are actually doing the videos.
Yeah, because we went down. We went down quite quickly. Yeah, like it wasn't like we were given time, but it wasn't like we had, you know, to prepare all our videos and everything like that. So, you know, sometimes, you know, one of the houses I'd only just listed, we only just got the photos done, and that, you know, he's done a video for me as well for some of the buyers to see a bit more.
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
So
no, everyone's working together.
Yeah. Every day is different, isn't it, in real estate?
So, well, thank you very much, Lisa B, all the way from the Gold Coast. Wish I was there now. Hopefully the weather's nice. So thank you for, she's looking out going, no. Thank you for allowing me to interview you, and I'm sure I'll be in touch with you shortly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.